Okay, everyone. So this is my third video today. Now it's the development. I did the development of OBS, development with higher aligning spirits, and now it's more the fighter, aligning fighter spirits. So this one is more the fact that we have some issues, I would say, or I mean, we don't have issues per se about life. But it's more the fact that we encounter challenges and we have to grow in a way in this world. That process can happen naturally or by force, or something you don't need to develop. It's more like a kind of a thing that is more illustrated in our individualistic culture, and more the modern era that you need to develop and acquire skills. But it's not really the case. I think that this this kind of speech is exaggerated a bit. It's more something that is characteristic of the orange and spiral dynamics. If you know, it's more acquisition skills or material possession, not that. And not so much. That's not the angle that I wish to take with the fighter spirits, but more in the sense that we want to develop people that have that are in line with higher morals, higher universal principles, in line with the law of the universe, I would say, and that they respect other people and themselves. That's more in that kind of lens that I want people to take this, what I'm gonna say. But yeah, so development basically, more abstractly, it's more that issues or problems or danger, more like danger actually. You can see the threats as the dragon in a way, kind of a culmination of all the things that you fear. So in the stories, in the narrative, the classic one is the dragon, the lizard, the lion, the eagle, kind of a culmination, the snake, culmination of everything that is dangerous. It's kind of the traits that we have in mind all our life, Okay, there's something, an issue. It's always best to not see the issue as an issue per se, but as a process of integration. And the process of integration is more like digesting a little bit of poison every day, more like a vaccine or something like that. Then okay, you have a little bit of the dose of the poison to actually fight the poison. So there's the poison aspect. And it's more like the process in a way, the process of integration. Or the dragon is more the fight, or the result in a way, or the outcome. So you digest poison a little bit every day to get stronger, to build your character, to finally fight the dragon, the issues, the problem, So yeah, I have to see that it's more in a character lens. And build your character in terms of morals and doing the right things, It's like at the end of the day, now, or what's right, it's more the law. It's more the law of the universe. So me, I think more in the sense of the forms, like Plato, being aligned with the forms. With the forms. And moral is more contextual, like knowing the context, and also the universal. So you're kind of aligned with forces that that transcend in the eternal space. So there's a transcendence aspect But there's also the right like the approach. It's like a posture or like an approach to life. It's like approach and action, I would say. It's like and their alignment. It's like the fighters are already about aligning, you know. It has to do with integration, you know, gradually integrate. But it's also an alignment, like, okay, the law, I'm in line with the law and the forms of higher authorities, but I also do that in actions, transcendence in actions, and they meet, you know, the top and the bottom they meet. But I would say like the transcendence in the forms with the bottom, which is more the law and the actions, I would say. The law and the action, and they meet, bang. And you get to fight for what's right and what is moral. Moral and what's right will depend on your culture, your type. And some have an understanding of that is more nuanced, some not so nuanced. And you know, it has developed in the human kingdom. But usually if you're actually aligned with the universals of transcendence and the laws, and you actually respect life and your actions, it's like your consequences. So you're aware of the consequences in a way. Because I would say people that have deal with dragon and poison, they're more aware of the consequences in actions, while the other not so much. It's more that they are more ignorant because they have not actually fight dragons, and they have not digest the poison, so they're less aware that life is suffering in a sense. So because of that, they are less aware of consequences, of actions, or of kind of disrupting the law without knowing. And you don't want people that just follow the law without knowing. That's also something that the fighters, you know, they know the forms. They're not just applying the law, they know the forms. So yeah, and they are about that. I have a lot of other stuff for the fighter. Kind of this, the elements to align yourself. But I think I would just stop there. I think that's enough good content. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope this one is cool.